Hey there, Libra. So you clicked on this video, or a cross-watcher clicked on this video to find out a little bit more about what you are healing from, but more importantly, how to heal. So of course, it goes without saying, if it doesn't resonate, throw it out. Don't try to make it fit. And if it does, please hit the like button and subscribe. So we're gonna first get some cards out regarding your present situation, and then the cards we're going to get out following that is really regarding the approach you should take to healing and feeling better, and basically our solution. So please, Spirit, make it clear. Give us some insight on where Libra is at with this situation. Thank you, Spirit. This is an offer somebody chose not to take. The apathy card of Four of Cups. A little bit more on that. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Some fears are present here. The shadow side of things come out of the dark. Some doubts coming out. Well, we have the Hierophant, which rules over belief systems, marriage, institutions, coming out with the Knight of Wands. I almost wonder if, for some of you, I wonder if this is an offer you got, an affair offer, like somebody, the Knight of Wands can be a fiery character, somebody who can be quite convincing, quite intense, and coming out with the Hierophant. I wonder if there was an affair present, or there's a potential suitor. But let's get a little bit. Yeah, this looks like deception. Okay, so for all you Libras that this is resonating with, stick with me to the end of the reading and we'll get a little bit more insight on how to feel better about this. There's been a deception here. Either is a deception that, like a wool that you're pulling over your own eyes, or is a wool that somebody was pulling over your eyes. And it feels like it's definitely challenged your belief system, something that you really held clear in your head, in your heart, how you thought things were. And we've got the World card here, and that's the ending of a phase. So for some of you guys, this is going to be an affair. And for some of you guys, this is going to be a possible suitor that there's been an offer here that was denied, and that's either you were making the offer, or this is somebody that you had to deny. I'd like clarity on how to heal from this for Libras. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're not reading reversals today. So this is the Queen of Cups. I'm gonna actually put her back in the deck. We'll listen to her if she flips out, but I'm gonna just listen to the ones that flip out in this reading. Healing for Libra. Healing for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. This has been exhausting. So this is exhausting you. Coming to an end. And yeah, it's been a lot of work. Putting a lot of work into this. Some of you guys are getting divorces. Yeah, you're really focused on healing. You're putting in, some of you, this is just truly like finishing up a chapter regarding this heartache, and really putting in a lot of work and just healing yourself, and like going towards less chaos, leaving the drama, basically. Yeah, there's a sense of being left out here in the cold. This was somebody, I think, for a lot of you guys, who challenged your faith system, your belief in who you were in this construct. Also, there's definitely a feeling of deception in a partnership, or a feeling of a deception somehow. Not sabotage, but something behind your back. You know, the abandonment card comes out in healing, so please make it clear. This could be very much that you left them too, you know, and just going to leave the drama behind. You had to leave it behind, and going towards healing and working on yourself and finishing it all up, just wrapping it all up. And you're exhausted, you know. Here we have it. So 3 of Swords, that is the heartbreak card. It's also the third. This can be another person in the relationship. This can be the third party card as well. So yeah, you are like, for those Libras that have stuck with this reading and that this resonates with, you are so focused in just getting through it and seeing things for exactly how they are, not throwing the wool over your eyes. At least at one point, if they were thrown over your eyes or you were in denial at one point, you're not in denial anymore. You're going towards this. You're throwing yourself into it, and I really commend you for that. Yep, with a new energy of just like, you know what? I'm going to save my own life. I'm going to save my own hide. I've got my own back. Okay, what not to do, right? So this is what's coming up with that question. You know, the 5 of Wands is definitely, and we've got our cups coming out, our Queen of Cups. You know, coming from an emotional place, possibly wanting to abandon it. Fighting with yourself, and fighting with others possibly. Yeah, you don't need it. You're steering right into it. Sometimes that ship, instead of trying to outrun the storm, it would be much easier and less painful just to steer right into the storm and get it over with. And sometimes that storm is actually, you know, those clouds don't go very far in. You know, sometimes you can just have faith that your ship will steer right through with more grace than you expected. I'm going to pick an oracle card for you, okay? So Libras, please. We have change. I'm going to read very briefly on change because nobody really wants to hear somebody go on and on reading from a book. I know I don't. But sometimes the book kind of unpacks things the way that I would never go that direction, and I like that. Change always comes bearing new gifts, but they may or may not be what you imagined. At times, we are powerless to affect change, as it is the very nature of life itself. Faith is part of the ballast? Please correct me if I'm wrong there, that stabilizes us against unpredictable twists and turns in life and helps us adapt to unforeseen challenges. You are always free to choose how best to handle change, but by seeking out the relevant wisdom it brings, you venture forward joyously with hope in your heart and a spring in your stride. All right, Libra, if that resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. That way I can send you more messages in the future, and I'm wishing you all the luck with all this healing and what you got on your plate. I'll be thinking of you.